So this is the breakfast I'm eating. I just wanted to give you guys an example of the prep breakfast that I am having, what it's looking like for the most part. This is a half cup of egg whites. This is a half packet of instant oatmeal. And this is a toast, which I usually wouldn't have, but because I'm having so much protein today, I'm going to have it. So,
Was going to one of my classes, and it's one of those classes where I don't really have a good following yet. And so I don't know who, if anyone, is going to show up most of the time. It's embarrassing to say, but it's the truth. And there's a lot of reasons why. But um, today, a lady came in and she really made my day. What's crazy is that this morning I had prayed about it, and just everything concerning that class. And, when I came in and I sat down and I realized it was 6 o'clock, I was like, well, may as well start my class. And I started stretching, and I felt like no one was going to show up. And then 5 minutes later, she shows up. And first off, I was trying to make sure she was at the right class and really wanted to take my class. This doggone cat keeps howling. She was so nice, and she had such a sweet attitude. I started talking to her, just passing the time between rest, and she was just such a light in my day. She told me that she was going to tell other people about my class. It was just what I needed, and I just felt like she really was being used by God at that time. We weren't talking about anything spiritual, it was just natural. Sometimes we have natural needs that need to be met. And she was just, I don't even really get to talk to people. Like, I'm so busy, always doing so many things, and I'm always around people, but I hardly ever get to talk to them. Even my own friends, like, they don't even call anymore because I'm never available. And so and it's something that I wanted. All these things I wanted to be active using my certifications, becoming a fitness instructor. A fitness instructor's life, and a personal trainer's life is very busy. They're either always training or they are always going from gym to gym, bouncing back and forth, either training themselves or training other people or doing some kind of class. And I had no idea. I thought that I would just find one gym and be an in-house trainer, or find one gym and just be an in-house fitness instructor, and it would be enough. And really, it's not like that. It's very lonely, and you're juggling a lot. And I'm not complaining about it at all, but it's just funny how you get to, you know, be around a lot of people, but you hardly ever get to really socialize. Even when I do go out, it's usually with my husband, and we are trying to spend time to make sure we spend time together, have our date nights. There's no time for anybody else. I don't have time for girlfriends to go out, sit around and chat. Like, I don't have time for any of that. I either have to be at one of my many jobs or be home dealing with my kids and my family. So,
want to give you guys an example of what lunch is looking like for prep. Um, so I got a few backups in here, um, just in case my appetite decides to activate and I get strong cravings. This is a lightly salted plain rice cake with Walden Farm strawberry jelly on it. It has 0 calories, no sugar. This is a sugar-free kiwi and strawberry jello pack. My good old Crunch Bar, caramel flavor. And for lunch, I'm having lean turkey meat with roasted corn and black beans with just plain broccoli on the side. I'm going to steam that up in the microwave and just add a little salt. And I was thinking about trying out this sauce I had got by accident and seeing how that tastes with the ground turkey. So we'll see, but yeah, this is what it's looking like. I think it's going to be pretty good. I hit many milestones today. Number one, I hit the milestone of getting to 130. I'm very happy because that puts me now only 10 pounds away from my stage goal weight. That's number one. Number two, I got down to 28 inches around my waist, which is my high school waist. I was like 16 years old when I had a 28-inch waist. Also, got down to 23% body fat. Now, it wasn't that long ago that I was 25, and I dropped about 4% body fat over the past 7 months. And so when I checked it this morning, because I was checking my measurement, I got on the scale first and I saw what it was. Then I measured myself and I saw that I lost some inches. And I was like, okay, let me check my body fat. And it's now down to 23. Now, it has been huge for me to get to at least 24 because I'm a personal trainer and a fitness instructor. And I believe that personal trainers and fitness instructors need to look like they are healthy and that they're not overweight. I think that just comes with the profession, you know, to set a good example in that regard. And so personally, I don't judge anybody else, but personally for myself, that's something that I want to do, was to get down to 24% body fat, because that is fitness level. So I'm like, how can I represent fitness if I'm not even in the fitness level? So that has been my goal for the last 8-7 months. So when I put everything in and I found out that not only did I get there, but I surpassed it, that's huge. Now I'm only 2% away from athletic status. So once I hit 21%, then that's athletic status. And then at 20%, that is the minimum goal I have for body fat percentage for my stage. So I want to be at least 20% body fat on stage, because when you get to that point, you basically have the fitness model body fat percentage. And I feel like I should at least, if I don't look that athletic on stage, at least I should look like a fitness model. And so if I get to that, I would be happy. Now if I can get below that, I'm not going to say if I can. Let's say if I can get below that before November, that would be awesome. It's very hard to drop body fat. It's one thing to lose weight, but to drop body fat is another. So I'm very proud. This is important for me as a personal trainer to be able to display within myself and not just talk, but to show that I can get people to this level. That me doing it on myself, I'm showing you, hey, if I can do it on myself, I can do it for you. And so people seeing my transformation is part of my business strategy. And once I get on stage, like, that is the ultimate selling point for me, to really market myself as someone that is very knowledgeable and experienced and really can help you to meet your fitness goals and health goals. So this is all strategic for me to help boost my business and opportunities for myself. I'm feeling good more than ever before. I feel confident that I can do this. I recently had some people say some mean things to me on the bikini group, and I just want to say that my entire experience on the bikini groups that we use to support each other and help each other out has been positive. This is the only negative experience I've ever had. I won't, it's not even about the bikini group or those type of women. It's just these two women. And I believe that these two women, A, were hangry when they were talking to me, which is common for people on prep. But B, I think that they have a bro mentality. And if you're in the bodybuilding world, you know what that means. And I think that sometimes women can adapt the bro mentality as well, and that is a very elitist mentality, a person who thinks they know it all, and they are very critical of other people, and they put other people down, and a lot of times they're not flexible on their methods, and they try to put down other people's methods and things like that. They're just jerks, basically. These are the very few jerks that are in the bodybuilding industry and community. And I think that these were two female bros that came after me, and they were telling me that I wouldn't be lean enough, I wouldn't have enough muscle, blah 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 blah, especially because one of those women has a hard time building muscle. I don't, because I have a naturally athletic body. I was like that all throughout high school. I had no problem with looking athletic. It wasn't until I started having kids that changed, and being less active and not eating properly. But they tried to tell me, no, you're not gonna be good enough, basically. And just a couple of days after that, I had major goals for myself. And so I can't wait to get on stage, and do what I do. But to get the pictures back and to go back to that group and to post my pictures and give them a little shout out, because yes, I am petty in that way. I will do that, but I'll do it in a classy way. But just to remind them and show them and the other women, never count anybody out or put them down. I went out to Euless and I taught a class that I'm teaching now at the DFW airport. I put in a good workout, and now I'm here about to go in my judo class and put another good workout in. And so when you're dedicated, it doesn't matter. They tried to shame me because I don't have a coach. I said that I can't afford a coach right now. A coach would be $250 to $650. And I can't make those types of choices right now financially. And they tried to put me down for that and say because of that I wasn't going to be good enough. But not only are there many other women in that group that have done it without a coach and succeeded, but I'm going to be one of those women. And they just don't know who they're talking to. I was one of those people years ago that thought I needed a personal trainer to make my fitness goals happen. Couldn't afford a personal trainer, so I said, well, I'm going to be the personal trainer and I'm going to train myself, and that's what I did. And I'm 57 pounds down because of that, and I'm doing it. So I love making people eat their words. That is a major driving force in my life. Whenever you tell me I can't do something, all that does is motivate me to work even harder. So I'm thankful. I feel like those women were used by God to push me. He knows how I operate. And when people tell me, no, you can, or no, you won't, all that does is put fire under my butt. And I needed that fire at that moment. So I'm grateful for what they said, and I can't wait to keep moving forward. I'm just really excited now about just everything. I really feel like there's nothing holding me back. I do need to practice more on my walking. I need to get more in tune with, what does NPC want as far as the poses, the rules, things like that, like the details. I need to make sure I have all of those things ironed out. I need to register. I need to do all of that. So still have those things up ahead, but positive, feeling good about where I am now.